So I got involved with gardening. I was one of the first to get involved with gardening with the permaculture garden. So I found that over lockdown, gardening just was such a release from all the stress and the workload. The gardens brought a lot of different parts of the college together. Obviously, it's student-led, so there's been a ton of students, PhD students, undergrads from science and humanities come together. First of all, we did planning just on Zoom, doing Zoom meetings, sketching out designs, thinking about different plants go together. We really wanted it to be permaculture focused, so using things that are companion planting, things that students want as well. So we wanted to make sure there was flowers in there that we could cut and put in our rooms, or there were veg that people wanted, so they could use in their plant-based diet. Yeah, tomatoes and loads of different herbs.
The first thing we planted were fruit trees, which we hope will grow into the canopy of a food forest. In the annual beds we have a huge range of different annuals which we've tried to plant together as companions. So one kind of plant will be beneficial for another because it will deter insects that tend to feed on the other plant, or it fixes some nutrients in the soil that the other plant needs, and vice versa. So for example, in one part of the bed we have purple Brussels sprouts, rainbow beetroot, chives, rocket and chard, which all tend to like each other, and those three together sort of create their own little micro food forest. So the corn grows up, provides the canopy which the bean grows up, and then the squash and the melons fix nutrients that both need, and they also mature in a sequence. So you have a harvest constantly from summer through to the autumn.
So the design was all pretty much down to the very talented Lily Hans. So she had read a lot about permaculture design and just had a very creative mind. And I came into the process after she had submitted some designs to us and we all approved them. So what we ended up doing was kind of a circular set of beds that are built from logs and sticks and layers of soil, and I helped build them. So that was kind of my big contribution. So I think the idea of permaculture is basically to garden in harmony with nature, or the way that plants and ecology kind of work already. So the beds that we're building, will ultimately be very rich in nutrients, and they kind of blend into the landscape. And we're planting particular plants that go well together. Well, I hope that we'll have a really solid community that will continue to be involved. We'll all be able to harvest, and people will learn. And I would like to continue learning how to perpetuate the planting and just have a really fun and united group.